Clear up on the tower. Green flag is in hand, ready to turn loose. Small block modifies the kings of the North Country. Green flag is in the air. Well, the crucial start, everybody gets through turn number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. They will go for the very first time. Jordan McCready out in front of the field. He'll bring them off the north end. He'll be your early leader. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Ryan Bartlett to the inside of the Speedway. Outside him will be Tyler Meeks as they work off turn number 4. Here comes Billy Dunn down to the inside of the racetrack. Dunn puts a nose alongside the 17 of Meeks as they go to turn number 3 and 4. Meeks holds him off right now as they'll swing off the north end of the Speedway. Dunn's going to take over spot number 3. Here comes Ryan Arbuthnot in that number R70. Arbuthnot looks right to the inside of Tyler Meeks, number 17. Meeks goes up the hill, opens the door to the inside, midway down the backstretch. And Ryan Arbuthnot out of Renfrew, Ontario, Canada, will take over spot number 4. He'll bring him into turn number 4 down the front stretch. Arbuthnot now sets his sights on our leader. Back up front. Look at Ryan Bartlett. Go to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll get out in front of Jordan McCready. McCready drives right back by on the outside. Bartlett down to the bottom, slides towards the front of the field. And he'll get out in front of Jordan McCready. We got a new leader off turn number 4. Bartlett down to turn number 1 and 2. He'll be your leader as they'll exit the backstretch. Down into turn number 3. Now here comes Billy Dunn to the outside of Jordan McCready. He'll drive by on the outside. Dunn way to the top side of the racetrack. Finds a little cushion on the outside. Gets a good run, but the 93 of Ryan Bartlett will be right there holding on to that lead advantage as they go to turn 1 and 2. Look at Billy Dunn to the outside. He and Ryan Bartlett slide off the turn together. Billy Dunn, we got a new leader. Caution flag is going to come out.
Single file, stay single file.
Yellow flag is going to wave. We're going to have to wait and see where that caution was called on the Speedway. Number 48-2, that is Cameron Black, the Monadnock Trash Service. Number 48, he is sitting Meeks to the inside. Then it is the number 28 of Jeff Sykes outside him. Joe Halls go to the inside of row number 4. Outside him will be the 44 of David Rogers. And it's the 39 of Tyler Bartlett down the backstretch. Outside him, it looks like Webb in the number 18 W. As we get them all doubled up, track safety lights off, green flag will wave one more time. 5 laps in, 20 more to go. So Bartlett down into turn number 1 and 2 again. On the outside will be Billy Dunn. Dunn to the top side of the racetrack. He'll be your leader midway down the backstretch. Into turn number 3 and 4. It will be Billy Dunn. Hits that cushion off the top side of the racetrack. Goes charging down the front stretch. Ryan Bartlett trying to hold on to that number 2 spot. He's got company now. Ryan Arbuthnot a little bit quicker. He'll slide underneath. Arbuthnot all the way up to the number 2 spot in the Valley Sales and Equipment number R70 machine. He'll take over spot number 2 as they head to turn number 3 and 4. Bartlett settles back into the number 3 spot. It's a distance back to to the 9 of Jordan McCready, followed by Jeff Sykes in the number 28. Sykes goes to the inside out of Edwards, New York, the Flax High-Rise Construction, number 28. He'll look inside McCready down the backstretch, battle for the number 4 spot. McCready holding on to it. Sykes still wants it. He'll look to the inside, but McCready able to hold him off this time. Then it's a few car lengths back to David Rogers. The number 39 of Tyler Bartlett able to slide by the 17 of Tyler Meeks. He'll take over spot number 7 as they exit turn number 2 down the backstretch. Meeks back one more spot. Joel Hall trying to improve positions up one spot as he'll get in front of the 18W of Scott Webb midday down in to turn number 3 and 4. Back up front, Billy Dunn out of Watertown. 3 car length advantage over Ryan Arbuthnot down the backstretch. Bartlett continues to hold at that 3rd position. Battle shaping up one more time. 4th position. Keep an eye on this. Over in turn number 3, here comes Jeff Sykes, number 28. He'll come to the bottom of the racetrack. Outside him will be McCready. McCready holding on to the spot in the number 9J, and they continue the battle. This time it looks like Sykes gets a run, but then McCready drives right back by on the outside. Down into turn number 3, that battle is going to continue. That's a fun one right there for spot number 3. McCready up to the top side. Sykes goes one groove higher. Now he switches it, squares it off to the inside. Drives underneath him over in turn number 2, but again, gets into that black stuff. And McCready on that cushion on the outside, able to hold on to spot number 4. Back up front, your leader, Billy Dunn, opening up a sizable advantage right now. Dunn down the front stretch. Last time by a 20.143 average lap speed, 89 miles an hour. The distance right now over Ryan Arbuthnot, 1.61 second lead for Billy Dunn. Cross flags are up as our leaders came to line. We're halfway home in this 25-lap feature go for the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 Modified Series, and Billy Dunn continuing to stretch that advantage out in front of the field. He'll work off turn number 4 down the stripe as Billy Dunn continues to stretch that advantage. His lead now is 2.14 seconds over Ryan Arbuthnot. Yellow flag will wave. We got to come around over in turn number 4. At the apex, right between turn number 3 and 4, Joel Hall's number 29, facing the wrong direction, top side of the racetrack. The reason for the yellow flag coming out here, 11 laps in to tonight's modified feature here, brought to you by Race Service Center on LeRae Street in Watertown.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Why?
Because they're asking for him, I guess. Hang on. Tommy, did you say send the 26 in?
Rear of the field, Cameron Black had a problem on the number 48 too, so he headed back towards the pit area. So Patrick Dupree not on the Speedway right now, so he'll give up a couple of more spots to the field. Getting ready to go back to green. Billy Dunn brings the field down to turn number 4. Green flag is back in the air. Dunn down to turn number 1 and 2. Ryan Arbuthnot comes alongside. Nothing on the bottom though. And Dunn able to drive right back by on the outside. Billy Dunn, the Integral Greenhouses, number 1 year defending track champion here at the Can-Am Speedway in the small block modified, is continuing to show the way. Off turn number 2, Dunn with that great cushion to the outside, opens up a 4-car advantage over Ryan Arbuthnot. Then it's a distance back to the number 28, Jeff Sykes. Sykes now into that number 3 position. Jordan McCready trying to slide underneath of Ryan Bartlett. Bartlett had him to the outside, but McCready able to drive back by. And that's going to allow number 44 of David Rogers to close up on that battle over in turn number 2. Tyler Bartlett doing a great job starting toward the back of the field, racing his way up through the field in number 39. First time out in the car in the 2019 season here at Can-Am Speedway. And Tyler Bartlett making his way through the middle of the field. First 4 cars have spread out all the way down the backstretch right now, so it will be Billy Dunn down into turn number 4. Second belongs to Ryan Arbuthnot. Third spot is the number 28 of Jeff Sykes. He'll be followed by Jordan McCready, Ryan Bartlett, the 44 of David Rogers. Then it's Tyler Bartlett, followed by Scott Webb, the 18W27 of Nick Webb. Slides underneath Tyler Meeks off turn number 2. Meeks battles right back to the outside, and that's a drag race for the number 7 spot down into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side, that battle will continue. Meeks to the outside of the racetrack. Nick Webb down to the bottom off turn number 4. Good battle, distance back in the field, but Meeks and the 27 of Nick Webb putting on a show right now. They'll exit turn number 2 down the backstretch. Meeks looks like he's going to get a run off that top cushion. He'll take the spot and hold on to it down to turn number 3 and 4. That last time by for your leaders, Mike LeClaire showing 5 fingers to the field. 5 more laps to go here in this Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 modified race here this evening. Billy Dunn, here he works off turn number 4 all by his lonesome. And then it's a distance back to the number 70, I should say, of Ryan Arbuthnot, followed by the 28 of Jeff Sykes, Jordan McCready, and then a side-by-side battle for the number 5 spot. Right now, turn number 1 and 2. Side-by-side, here comes David Rogers to the inside. Ryan Bartlett to the outside, trying to hold on to that spot. They'll head down to turn number 3 and 4. Good battle as they swing through the north end of the Speedway. Ryan Bartlett all the way to the outside, and now Tyler Bartlett has cleared one more car. Tyler Bartlett now looking at that battle in front of him. His brother Ryan and David Rogers side by side, but parallel sticks are up. Just 2 more trips around the Speedway for Billy Dunn. Dunn all the way down to turn number 1 and 2. Looking at the back of the field as he likes to turn down the backstretch. Arbuthnot trying to close that gap. Is going to run out of real estate as we watch this battle down the front stretch. Here comes the number 49, Billy Dunn. White flag is in the air. Arbuthnot holding on to that second spot. Battle again between the Ryan Bartlett numbers 93 and the 44 of David Rogers. Rogers may have the spot here down the front stretch, and David Rogers will take over spot number 5 as they work out turn number 2. Checkered flag will be coming out. Billy Dunn is going to score the win. He'll be followed back to the line by Ryan Arbuthnot, the R70 machine. Jeff Sykes going to finish in the top 3. He'll come home 3rd. He'll be followed by the 9 of Jordan McCready, and then it'll be Ryan Bartlett getting the next spot in front of David Rogers. Followed by Tyler Bartlett, Scott Webb in the 18W, Nick Webb 27W, the 17 of Tyler Meeks.
Where'd that trophy disappear to? Oh, crap.
Well, no stranger to victory lane here at the Can-Am Speedway or any other Speedway. He is going to put this thing back in the victory lane once again. The Integral Greenhouse is number 49, Billy Dunn, getting everything off inside the race car, getting the belts off, steering wheel out, ready to climb on the backside. Put your hands together. Here's Billy Dunn, your Whitesboro Paul Shop Dirt Car 358 Modified winner. Billy, congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Lane.
Thank you. That was a weird track. Picked off a few early and was lucky. I knew it would be a race to the front with Ryan Arbuthnot, and he's been really strong in the last 2 weeks, and I know he showed his nose a couple times, but once I got out front, had clean air, I thought I could hold him off.
Yeah, you know, you talked about the tricky racetrack. It seems like the last 2 weeks, so we got a lot of brown moisture here on the front stretch, but you get in the middle of those turns and it blackened up in a hurry.
Yeah, there's not really any bite in the middle of the corner except way up at the top, so it makes it pretty tricky. Track was a lot better this week than last week, though, so they did a hell of a job. There's no hole, so it's pretty racy, just a little tricky finding the right groove.
People you want to thank, Bill?
Yeah, Integral Greenhouses, Bill Cook, Number One Speed Equipment, Bicknell Racing Products, Integra Racing Shocks, and my crew. They worked their butt off.
All right, and I was going to make fun of him because earlier this week we had Billy. I saw pictures. He actually went in and had a pedicure done, and you know, y'all think making fun of the big guy, but I'll tell you what, he did it because this little young lady over here asked him to do it, and Billy made her day by getting his toes done. So a big hand there for Billy Dunn. Here's a guy that really gets it when it comes to the fans. Congratulations, Billy.
Win number 50, so that's
that was winner number. Yes, it was, isn't it? Win number 50. How sweet is that?
Yeah, and one of my idols growing up, Pat O'Brien, he got inducted to the Dirt Hall of Fame last night, and he's the all-time wins leader here. And maybe someday I'll get there, but it's just pretty cool to even be this close to him and be on the same list as him.
All right, congratulations. A huge milestone. Ladies and gentlemen, win number 50 for Billy Dunn.